All right. Oh, so this guy with a huge mustache, his name is Nietzsche, and then in Korean pronunciation we say Nietzsche, but English pronunciation is Nietzsche. It's more like Nietzsche, yeah. And then he's a very controversial and very unique, creative philosopher who had very different thoughts from the previous philosophers that came before him. So we're gonna learn about Nietzsche today. All right, so let's learn about his early life. So I guess many amazing Western philosophers were born in Germany. He was also born in Germany. And he was born into a religious family. His father was a church minister. Yeah, and he was a child prodigy. He was a genius, so he became a professor at a university when he was only 24. When I was 24, I was just eating hamburgers and he became a professor at this age. Yeah. And if you could summarize Nietzsche's philosophy in one sentence, it's this bold one sentence. He proclaimed to the world, God is dead. Okay, these are the most famous words of Friedrich Nietzsche. Okay, he made a very bold attack on the religion, but beneath his message, there was something bolder than that. Because our, Asian value system is based on Confucianism, 유교 사상. On the other hand, the Western value system, people's values, are mostly based on Christian ideas, Christianity, right? So, we have to obey our parents and we have to be good to our neighbors. We have to be kind. We have to be honest. So Western people, they have their own value system, right? And then it was based on Christianity. But when Nietzsche claimed that God is dead, he just crumbled down. He destroyed the basic foundation of all the value system that the Westerners had in common, right? So it was a very bold statement, right? So it was not just the death of a god that he proclaimed to the world, but then it was the death of all the higher values that people in society, held together. Yeah. All right. So, what is the reason that Nietzsche denied Christianity? Because he believed that Christians and that Christianity prevents people living their lives to the fullest in the present moment. So, according to Christianity, our worlds are divided into two parts. So this is the physical world that we're currently living in, right? But Christians believe another world that we're gonna go to after we die, right? So yeah, this is the heaven, right? So Christians say that, well, our life on earth could be painful, and then could be tormenting, but then we have to bear with it and then we have to endure through it, although our life is really painful, because we want a better life in the afterlife, in the heaven, right? But then Nietzsche thought that it prevents the people from living their life to the fullest and then pursuing their happiness. So he's basically telling us humans to live in the present moment and then do the things that make you happy right now. Don't delay your happiness to the later world. Yeah, you don't have it. Yeah. Okay. So right now, like we're sort of like chained to the Christian beliefs, what Nietzsche thought, and then he said that we need to break away boldly from the chains that are, keeping us. Okay. So he said that Christianity denies a person's on life's full potential. That's the basic reason why he denied Christianity. Okay. So Nietzsche's philosophy, he said that my philosophy is a philosophy of cheerfulness. Let's break away from the chains of the religion and traditions and conventions, and then other people's opinions. Let's break away from that. And then many of us, especially Christians, they think that our bodily desires, there are many desires that we naturally have. We have the desire to eat wonderful food. We have the desires to drink, sometimes like alcohol, and we have this desire to have fun and have party. Yeah, don't deny that. Don't deny that. Our bodily desires, they're not sins. You should fully pursue them. Also, if a person believes in duties and obligations and what you should do, what you must do, then that person could stay in a job that he doesn't even like. Even the job is mind-numbing, that person is going to stay in the job forever thinking that it's his obligation. So he said that we have to put an end to the life-denying philosophies originating from religion. That's what he said. And then he proclaimed to the world that let's live our lives fully here and now in the present moment. Okay. But many people were thrown into confusion and chaos because, okay, let's move on to the next slide. Because without God, like, what kind of values are we supposed to pursue? Nietzsche is telling us to create our own unique values, but is it okay to do so? Like, what kind of values should we pursue? I was thrown into the same confusion in my personal life as well. So I was a Christian. I was a churchgoer all my life, and then I was a devout Christian, elementary school, middle school, and high school. But I went to a college in the U.S. that's in the eastern part of the United States, which is very liberal. It's in Vermont. And then first time I went to college, I was very shocked at how many friends of mine are gays and lesbians. And then I was like really shocked. Are you gay as well? Are you gay as well? Yeah, I was really shocked. The atmosphere was really liberal. And then they didn't go to church. Yeah, they like celebrated their lives just in the present moment. Although I was a lifelong churchgoer at that moment, I also, started following the trend and I stopped going to church. Yeah, and then after stopping going to church, I was very confused because all my life I was a good person. I was a good girl. I obeyed my parents. I was kind and I was honest. I didn't lie and I was good to my brother. But after throwing away Christianity out of my life, I didn't know whether that former self was really like true or fake. Did I have a fake identity? Like after throwing away Christianity, what am I left with? Like what kind of values should I pursue and what kind of values should I make? So I experimented with my life and I spent non-religious for like 4 or 5 years after that. And then I did enough experiment with my value system. And then I thought that even without God, I can be a good person. And because of like other personal reasons, I joined the church again, and then I'm a churchgoer again. But then I'm sure that people in the Western world felt the same confusion and same shock at the time. Hey, Nietzsche, if God is dead, what comes left? We don't really have any standard for morality. We don't have any basis for morality. Are we supposed to create our own values? I mean, that's like too much of a demanding task. We haven't really thought of this before, right? But Nietzsche thought that, hey, this is a chance. Yeah, don't rely on any tradition. Don't rely on any orthodoxy. Just create your own lives. You can make art out of your own life. That's what he said. And then he said that these are the values that we, cherish very much. Compassion, empathy, kindness, helping the weak, meekness, humility. Those are the common Christian values. But then Nietzsche said that we should throw them into the garbage can. We should throw them into the trash can. He said that, right? Why did he say that? Why did he say that? And then what does he want to believe in? He says that, hey, humans, let's go back to the very origin of human civilization. That's the Greek and Roman society. So in ancient Greek civilization, what was the greatest value? It was not kindness. It was not honesty. It was not humility. Yes, it was not meekness. It was the strength. It was the power. It was the energy of the warriors and then aristocrats, right? So he said that we had this wonderful Greek civilization where the winner was value, where power, strength, confidence, and bravery were valued. So let's go back to the origin of our civilization. And then power and energy, those are good, right? And then he said that Christian values, they were artificially created by people who are weak and by people who are at the bottom of society. Can you guys guess who that would be? Bottom of society people? Slaves, right? So Nietzsche claimed that Christianity is a slave morality. 기독교는 노예의 도덕이라고 했어. That's what Nietzsche said. Yeah. And then he said that those slaves, they're at the bottom of the society. They were really jealous of the warriors and they were jealous of the nobility. So they created their slave morality in the name of Christianity to defend themselves. Yeah. To make other people feel bad for them and then care for them. Okay. So he said that Christianity is bad because it's slave morality. So if you're a weak person, then you should strive and then you should work hard to gain the strength and to gain the power. You should motivate yourself. Then you should pursue strength and power, work hard. But in slave morality, people just like stay in the pathetic state. They don't really work hard and then they just like want other people pity them and then help them. Yeah. So slave morality basically pictures the powerful people as evil ones and then the weak ones as the good ones. So Nietzsche thought it was unfair, right? And then Christianity is dominating the Western world and Western thought, and then he thought that the Christian ideas are holding humanity's back. If we get rid of Christianity, our humanity can be advanced so much farther and farther, right? Maybe like the best example who embodies the Nietzsche's idea would be someone like Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk, yeah, he believes that strength and power, and then he has this immense potential to become stronger and stronger, and then dominate the world, and even conquer Mars, and then build a human settlement over there. And then Nietzsche believed that Nietzsche didn't know Elon Musk, but then if Nietzsche saw Elon Musk, he would say that this world needs more people like Elon Musk and Trump, right? Ambitious people, powerful people, and those people are going to drive our humanity forward. That's what he is probably going to say, right? So according to Nietzsche's value system, good, something brave and something powerful, something strong is good, okay? Something weak, and then something not confident is bad. Okay, you should not pursue that. So he said that we should be fearless rather than like good people. Like we don't need honest people. We don't need like good-hearted people, warm-hearted people. Because bravery is goodness, yeah? Whatever that increases the feeling of power, the will to power, that is good, okay? Bad is everything that is associated with weakness, right? Okay. What are we supposed to try to become? We should try to become a Superman. And then that is like in German, we call the Superman as a Übermensch. And it was probably like there is a famous K-pop star who released his album, not this year, I think it was last year. So I'll give you a hint. He's a K-pop star. He's a solo artist. He's kind of old. Not like old, but compared to your age, he is in his 30s. And then he used to be in a group. Now he's a solo artist. And then he released an album last year. Very famous, like worldwide. Can you guess? Who is it?
Power.
Oh, Power. I mean, what is the artist's name?
G-Dragon.
Oh, G-Dragon, right? He released an album last year, right? And then what was the song title? Power, right? 근데 앨범 이름이 뭔지 알아? Ubermensch. Yeah, the album title was Ubermensch, and then the title song was Power, right? So I guess he had a lot of, trials and difficulties in his life. So he thought that he really wanted to give himself strength. And then give himself confidence and bravery. That's probably he read some books of Nietzsche and he titled the song and an album as that. Okay, so Ubermensch is the Superman, is the ideal type of person that we should all strive to become. So this person, it doesn't hesitate. This person is not held back by traditions. Don't care about the tradition. This person doesn't care about the moral codes, doesn't care about the conventions and other popular opinion. He rises above them. He goes beyond them and he creates his own values. That's the Ubermensch. Yeah? Okay. Well, this sounds very wonderful, but it can be misused as well. There are cases in history where Nietzsche's idea were badly misused. Can you guys guess? Like, what kind of people would like this idea very much and welcome this idea very much and misuse? Hitler, right? Tyrants. Yeah, okay. Those people. Oh, would, love this idea. So, Nietzsche passed away. He died too early. I mean, he probably wanted to give some additional explanations to his ideas, but he couldn't because he died so early. So what happened after his death? So Nietzsche had a younger sister whose name was Elizabeth, and she was a huge fan of Nazism. And she was a huge fan of Hitler. So she was a patriot. She was a German nationalist, and then she was anti-Jewish. And she was a Nazi fanatic. So she went through all of his older brother's notes and then the writings, and then she picked out the lines that she liked and then that she thought could support Hitler's idea. And then with the cut and paste version, she published the book. I mean, that book is cut and paste version, so it could, largely depart from Nietzsche's original idea. And then she published a book, and the book title is The Will to Power. 뭐 한국말로 해석하면은 뭐냐면은 권력에 대한 의지, 힘에 대한 의지, the will to power. Yeah, and then Hitler just loved that idea, and then he was like holding the book to the crowds that gathered to listen to. This is our philosophy. This is our anthem, and everybody, whoa! That book worked as a Nazi propaganda. Okay, so. Hitler probably, so this is Nietzsche and this is Hitler, and then Hitler probably wanted to consider himself as a Ubermensch. He probably wanted to consider himself as a Superman. And then when he heard from Nietzsche, oh, we can throw away Christian values? We can throw away Christianity? I love that. I love that. Okay. Oh, powerful are good, then we are good. Oh, Jewish people? Oh, they're weak. They're germs of society. Oh, they're the bugs that we have to eradicate. Okay, Jewish are evil because they're weak. So it became a great excuse for him to try to exterminate the entire Jewish race. Okay. Yeah. But I'm sure that it was not Nietzsche's original intention. He just wanted us to live our personal lives fully in the present moment and then pursue our own happiness without thinking about what other people might think of us. Yeah, he really wanted to just affirm our lives rather than denying ours. But he didn't really say that we could cause trouble to other people or we could harm other people. He did not say that, right? And then he didn't really believe in the type of authoritarian state, authoritarian country that Hitler believed in. He did not believe in patriotism, like nationalism, or how the country, how the state can be maximized. He didn't believe that. He believed in independent human thinking ability. Okay, so discussion topic as usual. Find some agreements that you can find with Nietzsche. Nietzsche에 동의하는 것 적으세요. 그다음에 find some problems and possible criticism for Nietzsche. 문제가 되는 거 적으세요. 그리고 also answer this question. Nietzsche said, the key to life is to live dangerously. 삶에서 가장 중요한 것은 위험하게 사는 것이다. Do you agree with the statement or not? Yeah. Okay. Tom Cruise Mission Impossible? Yeah. Okay. So this is you don't understand. I mean, I have explained for 20 minutes and your reaction is I don't understand. Please don't do that. Please don't do that to me, J1. You're talking about, yeah, just like put some thought into it. Then you're going to find some truth hidden in it. Okay, J1?